Okay, so we'll trade. I'll take the Mercedes and you get the Subaru.
Why?
Well, because just like Junior got Jeff's car, you get mine. You get the Subaru.
Wait, so I'm going to give you my Mercedes. And you're gonna give me a 91 Subaru?
It's 1990, first of all, and it's a Subaru, dude. You get the Subaru Legacy Wagon.
This is a Mercedes,
right?
man.
I have to get stuck driving the Mercedes. You get the Subaru.
I'm not giving you the Mercedes. There is no way you're getting this Mercedes.
You're missing. It's not that you're giving me the Mercedes.
Think of me as Jimmy Johnson.
It's that
I'm the one guy who's not switching.
It's not that you're giving up your Mercedes. You're getting the Subaru.
No, I'm not switching.
Pass.
I'm not switching.
Come on, it's a good idea.
No, it's not. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our first annual. Well, we got to do it more than once.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be an annual event. I think this is going to be a new, regular Rowdy occurrence.
It's called the Rowdy Roundtable. My name is Bass Masters. On my right.
To the right.
Buck Fever. Buzz Cutler to my left.
I'm camera right, he's camera left.
We are talking, my friends, about the big swap-a-rooney over at Hendrick Motorsports. Let's just outline this first of all. We're really not changing personnel around the lot.
No.
One person we're changing a lot, and that's the driver. We're moving drivers around is really what this amounts to. Basically, Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to get in Jeff Gordon's car. Jeff Gordon is going to get in Mark Martin's car, and Mark Martin's going to get in Dale Jr.'s car, and we're keeping the crew chiefs the same. That's how to see it.
And let me be clear. So cars aren't switching garages. We're not moving a bunch of cars over.
Dale Jr. is going to move into what was the 2448 garage. It's going to become the 4888 garage. And the 588 garage will now be the 524 garage. You think it's a good idea?
Well, I think it's good for Jeff Gordon. And a lot of people are saying, oh, this is all about Dale Jr.
It is all about Dale Jr.
It may be, but I think it's going to actually benefit Jeff Gordon in ways that aren't even being considered by a lot of people. First of all, I think getting him away from Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus is a really good thing. I think he's sort of probably burnt out on those guys. I think he needs a fresh start, needs some energy of his own. And I think pairing him with Mark Martin is going to do that. I didn't think the Steve Letarte-Jeff Gordon relationship was great. I don't think it was bad. I thought it was fine. They weren't winning.
They didn't win, right.
Why not change that up? Alan Gustafson is the young bull over there. I think it's a good thing for Jeff Gordon. Moving him in with Mark Martin, getting him away from Jimmy Johnson, I think it'll benefit Jeff Gordon in ways.
Well, Jeff Gordon aside, you think it's about Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
This is all about Dale Earnhardt Jr. I mean, he's the most popular guy in the sport. I mean, he led maybe 7 laps this year, and as soon as he gets the lead, the crowd freaking goes bat. I mean, they go insane. This is
bat or ape?
Bat, well, I was going to say bat something crazy. But they go crazy, and this is about Dale Jr. and a side benefit for Jeff Gordon. It doesn't hurt Jeff Gordon.
Look at this.
It's like not a bad idea. Well, if we're going to switch, okay, cool.
A championship team willing to make big changes. I mean, that's the thing. This team has won 5 straight championships. But if you look at it, Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus were the only tandem that found victory lane this year. So making a change makes sense. Now, you start with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and you say, what are we going to do for this guy? It's clearly not working with Lance McGrew. I mean, they probably made some progress, but the chemistry, it seems to me, obviously wasn't there. Now you say, wait a minute, what if we put him in that Jimmy Chad sphere of influence? Like you say, Jeff Gordon's been over there, done fine.
Jimmy won't get his 6th championship.
We put him with our young rising star, and actually Bob Pockris pointed out on our podcast today that Steve Letarte's actually younger than Alan Gustafson, but Gustafson has kind of got that young star status, so we'll give him to Jeff Gordon. We'll give Dale Jr. the seat in the 2448 garage, so that's a win for both those guys. And Mark Martin, you get what you get and you don't get upset.
And here's the other thing that I think is really good. I think keeping Steve Letarte and Chad Knaus together, keeping that relationship, that conduit of information together is of great importance to the organization as a whole and will benefit the organization.
It's not, because it works so good for Jeff Gordon.
Well, it's not lip service, really. It's not a line to say all these cars come out of the same shop and we really work as one shop. It's really true. So Steve Letarte and that whole group is a contributor, a major contributor to the success of the 48 team, so you don't want to change that. So I think all in all, these are very, very smart moves. I don't think that means it's going to work, though, necessarily.
No, I think it's going to work for Jeff Gordon. I don't think there's going to be any change in the Dale Earnhardt Jr. world.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't see, I don't think his problem is...
You know, my worry would be this. I mean, my concern would be like, look, you know, you're changing things around, you're giving everyone a fresh start, or a lot of people are getting a little boost of energy, but you just don't have the advantage that you had, and is this enough to get it back? I don't think it necessarily is.
I hope this doesn't screw up Jeff Gordon, because boy, if I was Jeff Gordon,
what would that look like? What would screwing up Jeff Gordon look like?
Next season?
doing worse than he did this year.
But I think the thing is, when you look at a Jeff Gordon, what's really the bar now? What are the achievements he wants to get? He's got to win another championship or bust, really, for this guy. I want to go out with a couple great 2-win seasons. Is not what he's looking for.
No.
So if you're risking a couple great 2-win seasons for a chance to get another championship, a 5th championship, to tie him with, oh, by the way, Jimmy Johnson, it's worth the risk.
I just want to reiterate one thing you said, because I think it is a major point, and that is for a successful team, a championship team, to make a move like this. That's huge. That's why Rick Hendrick is as successful as he is, because he has the cojones, the chutzpah, to take a working team and make some major changes.
Because he wants them to do even better. He remembers finishing 1, 2, 3 in the points. He wants to get back there. I just don't know if now that the other teams are used to this race car and they've made their choices and made their progress, teams like Roush Fenway, for example, whether he's going to get back to that level of dominance. I still think it's a very smart move on his part.
Okay, I think that's it. Anybody else have any final words? Buck?
Hey, I'm in charge of the shooting match. That has been your Rowdy Roundtable. My name's Bass Masters.
It's about
Buck Fever, Buzz Cutler. Do weigh in with your comments on Rowdy.com. One of many things to talk about this offseason.
And we're out.
Rowdy.com. Say it like it is.
Say what like it is?
Rowdy.com.